Well, I was born with a liver condition called biliartresia, and it wasn't until I think it was a couple of weeks old that my mum and dad sort of noticed that my jaundice sort of wasn't going away and I wasn't putting on a lot of weight, and that was it kind of snowballed after that. They started doing tests, and that was when they found out that I was my liver wasn't working as it should be, compared to my twin, and then I had the transplant when I was 3, the 21st of February 1998, and thankfully that lasted me 26 years, and eventually I had to go for a liver assessment, to get put back on the transplant list. At that point, it was maybe the September 22 that I started to kind of feel not well, and sort of jaundice started, and that was when people started to kind of notice that I wasn't quite myself. But up until then, I was fine. My liver was working as it should have been, and I was lucky that way that it lasted so long. I was admitted to the Royal in August, the 30th of August, and I never came back out of the hospital after that until I had my transplant. That was my second transplant, third and fourth, in that time. So the first two transplants were primary non-function, and then I had 36 hours with no liver, and then I got the liver that's currently working just now. So fingers crossed that continues to work like that. I was just lucky that the consultants and the surgeons and everybody were, kept going and kept fighting to keep me alive, really. And luckily enough, my body withstood, all the medication and the stress it was under to be well enough to be transplanted, really. You can find out. We're actually going to write a letter to probably all the families, just to say thank you and how much it means to people like them to donate livers and all organs, really, to keep people alive and give people a second chance. This is the sort of second time my mum and dad have had to go through this, and obviously with Danielle having to go through that at that time, being pregnant as well, and being really close to her due date, and she's been under a lot of stress as it is, never mind me being not well. But yeah, I think everybody was under a lot of sort of stress, and I think it has a lot more of a toll on the people around you rather than yourself at that point in time. You never know when it might be one of your family that needs it. For instance, myself, that's probably my third chance at life now. And I'm luckily enough, still to be here to see my girls grow up, and their dad's still here. And Danielle's still got her husband, and my mum and dad still got their son, and I can't thank the donors enough for that. And anybody that is on the fence, I think hearing stories like mine and other people's stories would definitely help to convince them, I would say. Yeah. Sure. A big thank you, big massive thank you to all the team at Edinburgh and everywhere, all the other organ donation centres, in England and everywhere, that sort of helped me at that time to get these livers. Yeah, I'm touch wood, I'm really well now, back to work, obviously, and feeling kind of back to normal, if that's such a thing. Yeah, I'm very lucky that this liver's, touch wood, working at the minute. Fingers crossed it'll work for a lot of years to come. Anybody that's thinking about, having to go through it, the positives at the other side are far outweigh what you have to go through to come through the other end of it.